Alright guys, so title of this video, I was going to have something different, but I'm going to title it now, the best DA polisher that is pro approved and used. And there's multiple reasons for it. There's multiple pros that I know that choose to use this polisher over the other machines, and choose to use it. You know, there's a few that I know that this is what they use every time. They don't even use another one. And I'll go ahead and tell you, this one is much cheaper than a Rupes or a Flex. So, you know, or a Griot's Garage, you know, Boss machine. So, and that's got to factor in of why this is the best DA polisher. And this is it's for your beginner, somebody who's you know, never polished, just looking into starting or wanting to get into polishing or paint correction. This is perfect, perfect for you, and I'll tell you why. And then, like I said, it's just for anybody. You know, pros are choosing to use this over other machines. So we're going to get right into that. Here we go. The answer to it is the Chicago Electric, or otherwise known as the Harbor Freight Dual Action Polisher, or buffer. Some people call it buffer. I look at that as it's commonly referred to a forced action rotary. When you say buffer, that's what most people mean. That's, you know, old school, I guess. So anyhow, so this is the tool. Hopefully y'all can see it. First thing I want to say, you can get this tool right here. They have a coupon where you can get this tool for $49.99. I think normally if you just walk into the store, it's $69.99 unless they're running Sky sale, but basically it's $69.99. I highly recommend it. If you're, I mean, even at $69.99, it is a very good deal. But here's the thing: there's no reason for you to not either get that coupon where it's for $49.99, or use the 20% off coupon. And you can get on your phone, Google Harbor Freight 20% off coupon. I think it's Retail Me Not that I always use it. If I forget to grab a coupon or something, I just type it in on my phone, because now, at least at my Harbor Freight, they've updated the system where if you pull that coupon up on your phone, they can just scan it right there from your phone. They used to not be able to do that. You used to have to bring in the paper one. Now they can do that. So there is no excuse for you to not at least use the 20% off coupon to buy this polisher, or most anything for that matter. So when you get it, it's going to come with a backing plate. I think it's called the Warrior backing plate, and that's the first thing that you need to do is, and it comes with the tool to slide in right here, and holds it to where you can spin off and change the backing plate. First thing you need to do is order you another backing plate. This happens to be a Buff and Shine 5.5-inch backing plate. Oh, and the Warrior backing plate that comes on it is a 6-inch backing plate. Most everybody, or the pros that I know, they either go down to a 5.5-inch backing plate and then use a 6-inch pad, or if you're going to run or even a 5-inch backing plate and then run a 6-inch pad. Basically, the rule is you want half an inch or an inch smaller backing plate than your pad size. So just keep that in mind. But you want to get, this is Buff and Shine. You know, you can Lake Country. There's multiple other ones, but Buff and Shine and Lake Country are probably the two ones that I'd recommend going with. It's the first thing you need to do, guys, because that backing plate that comes with this machine is not it's not worth having. Also, Harbor Freight does sell pads, polishing pads there. Don't spend your money on it. They are absolute garbage. That's the other thing is you want to get. I recommend Buff and Shine, their pads, or Lake Country has good pads. A few other ones. There's one that Scott from Dallas Correction. He just made a video about the best polishing pad, period, or in his opinion. And I cannot remember the name of that company right now, and I haven't got a chance to order some of those to try them out, but I'm gonna get those, and so in a future video I'll let y'all know about those. But anyways, new backing plate, and don't get the pads from Harbor Freight. It's a waste of money, I promise you. I made the mistake of trying it. So let me look here. The closest thing to this comparable would be the Porter Cable, or otherwise known as the PC, the Porter Cable dual action polisher. I actually went out and bought the Porter Cable the same time that I bought this, and I compared them side by side for a while, and this does have more power, more torque on your contours, or edges. This is not going to stall out or stop spinning as easy as the Porter Cable, or even the Griot's Garage, their version of this, their 6-inch dual action. So it's even, to be honest with you, it's even the like $500 Rupes Bigfoot or whatever it is. This has more power than torque. It's not going to stall out even as easy as that. So that's one of the reasons that pros are choosing to use this machine over a $500 machine. Now, here's the thing: is this and the Porter Cable are basically the same weight. It's basically the same vibration. So it just comes out, like I said. And the Porter Cable is like $109. Just call it $100. So you could have two of these machines for the price of one Porter Cable, and this is the better machine. I know that Harbor Freight has, a bad name from and there's still, don't get me wrong, there's still things at Harbor Freight that you don't want to buy, but there is actually several things that if you do a little research on and look at some reviews, that people that have already had those. I mean, I've got several Harbor Freight things, and they're the items that are the ones that are worth buying, they're good tools. This is one of them. So what was I getting at? So yeah, the Harbor Freight, I know that's what scares people away from it, but I promise you, I know multiple pros, 3 I can think of off the top of my head, that have had these for 2 years plus, the same machine 2 years plus, use them, day in and day out all the time. So putting heavy use on them, putting them to work. It's not like they're just using it once or twice a year. They're putting them to work, and they're holding up. One in particular I know said that he went through a couple of the Porter Cables in the same, and the Harbor Freight is still going, and that was years ago. So these are all reasons why I say this is the best DA polisher. You can say it's the best DA polisher for the money, but it's just all around, because there's multiple it's not just for the money. Like I said, it's got more power and torque than even a $500 machine or $400 machine. So and it's perfect for beginner, amateurs, pros, it's just all around. There's no like I said, you can have 2 of these for the price of 1 Porter cable, and that's the next cheapest one. I think Griot's is maybe 150, if I'm not mistaken. You have 3 of these for the price of a Griot's. You say, well, why would I need 3 of them? Because what a lot of pros do is, so this has a 5.5 inch backing plate on it. Then you can have a 3-inch backing plate on the other one, or vice versa. You can have different backing plates, so then you don't have to. It's just more convenient, is all it is. Or having a backup machine, but you don't have to. You don't have to go get a backup machine because you're worried this is going to crap out on you. So that's not it. It's just if you only get 1 of these, then keep that other $50, $100 in your pocket. Use that to buy another tool. So that's what I've done. Yeah, I wish I could remember now. I know there was something in the beginning of the video. I said I would come back and touch more on it. I guess I don't have it written down here. I pretty much touched on everything that I had written down here that I wanted to get across. But I promise you, there's no reason for you to not, get that 20% off coupon. You can walk in with your cell phone, and with that at least 20% off coupon if you can't find the one that knocks this down to $49.99. But get you that 20% off coupon, go in there and get you one of these, and there's just no reason to be disappointed with it. It's been tried and true. It's not like this just came out and there's a question of, well, will it hold up or last? It's been proven. It's been put to the test, and it's passed time and time again. Like I said, I know of a couple pros that this is all they choose to use for doing their work. So that should say something. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's it. I think at least just right there, what I told you is several good reasons and good points of why you should get this. Doesn't, like I said, for somebody who hasn't polished before and it's just there's no reason to spend $450 on polisher. Get you this and learn, because that's the thing. The technique is the most important thing. You can hand somebody a $450 machine and them polish one panel, and then put somebody with some real experience and good technique with a Harbor Freight polisher on the other side, and I guarantee you the person with experience and right technique, they're probably going to get done before you, and they're going to have much better results than you with a $450 machine. So that's a good point right there. That's something you really need to think about. This can get the job done and can get it done well and efficiently. So I guess that's it, guys. Go out and get you one.